You can delay if possible. We are watching out for you, though. If you do have to get out with team coverage of this winter storm.
Yeah, our crew's keeping an eye on those road conditions all across southern Colorado, including meteorologist Alan Rose, who is live for us in Colorado Springs this morning.
Hi, Bree and Ira. I believe Sam just asked who's happier, Alan or Jessica. Got to tell you, the last time I had this assignment, me and the photog Ryan were in Monument in 10 to 15 inches of snow outside, single-digit temperatures. Definitely happy as a clam. Me and Ryan next to be driving around the Springs. Now, we are seeing a thin layer of snow. We are on Powers Boulevard, just north of Woodman. Some of the roads back on Barnes on the east side of town was actually cleared pretty well. We're in the left lane. I do see a thin layer of snow and ice here, but in the right lane, things are looking pretty good. And I'd say there's actually a fair amount of cars and traffic on the roadway this morning. Now, Sam did mention there will be some occasional snow showers. Most of the accumulating stuff is done falling, but temperatures are going to stay below freezing today, only in the teens. Could see negative lows tonight and below freezing temperatures again Wednesday. So there's not going to be a lot of melting here in southern Colorado over the next 24 to say 36 hours. We're going to keep an eye on traffic conditions throughout the morning show here on News 5 today, alerting you of any accidents or incidents in the Springs. You can also find information on our website at KOAA.com. Always watching out for you, Colorado Springs. I'm meteorologist Alan Rose, News 5.
All right, thank you, Alan. Yeah, keeping a close eye on those roads for us. And yes, of course, we have Pueblo covered as well this morning.
That's where we find News 5's Jessica Barreto this morning, out braving the cold. Still pretty cold, Pueblo standard-wise, but a little warmer than the Springs, I guess.
Good morning, Bree and Ira. Well, it's no monument like Alan's experience, but it is definitely still chilly out here. We are still experiencing active snowfall, some wind, and we are actually off of Highway 50 and Elizabeth right now. I want to give you a look at what road conditions are looking right now. Now, traffic not terribly affected by all this snowfall right now. People just taking it I guess a little bit slower than they normally would, but we haven't seen any major delays or slowdowns. I think this road was pre-treated because you can kind of see a little bit of that de-icer on the road, and that definitely helps because as we saw earlier, these side streets are still very much coated. Now, gonna bring it back here to show you what the road looks like and what your streets are looking like here in Pueblo. So yes, we do have about an inch of snow that fell overnight, but even underneath the snow, I want to show you, there's still a lot of ice underneath there, a very thick layer. So that makes conditions very slippery, very dangerous this morning. So again, if you don't have to go out, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you do have to go out, just give yourself a little bit of extra drive time. On Highway 50, traffic not terribly affected, but just to recap, those side streets still very, very much coated in snow. So take it slow out there and be safe. Always watching out for you. Pueblo, Jessica Barreto, News 5.